Hello, I am Dr. Heather Horsley, Assistant Professor at Fresno State within the Kremen School of Education and Human Development. I work closely with Clovis Unified School District to support our teacher residency partnership. Today I'm going to provide a brief overview of the Clovis Teacher Residency Program. Before I go into program specifics, I first want to let you know what a teacher residency is. A teacher residency is a pathway to become a credentialed teacher. There are many pathways to become a teacher, and so it's really important for you to think about what is the best fit for you. Teacher residencies are modeled on medical residencies for doctors and nurses, where teacher residents work with experienced mentor teachers from the start to finish of the school district's calendar year. This is really important to consider because while your coursework with Fresno State will be on the university academic year calendar, your time in the classroom working with a mentor teacher will be on the school district calendar year. This is really valuable to your preparation in becoming a teacher because you'll actually see what it's like to welcome students from day one into a classroom and learn from your mentor teacher about how to build those relationships that are going to help you succeed with behavioral guidance and behavioral management plans and other organizational supports that you'll need to be a successful teacher. Oftentimes, people who become teachers on the traditional pathway do not have that experience because of the way the university calendar year is, and you start in your student teaching placement several weeks after the start of the actual K-12 district school year. So basically, a teacher residency gives you much more time in the classroom working with your mentor teacher from the start of the school district's year to the end of it. And within this, co-teaching models are essential. Just like these pictures are showing right here, you can see on the one side, it looks like medical professionals, again, the medical residency model here, where they're looking at some data about a patient to make informed decisions about their work. Similarly, in the other picture, you have a group of educators where they are looking at potentially student assessment information to think about the next steps in their instructional practice. And through all that, it's very collaborative, and co-teaching is central to the success of the residents in our program. To make teacher residencies work, we have to make sure that the university and the district are in a strong partnership. This really helps us link theory to practice so that what you learn on the university side from your professors and instructors is directly linked to what you need to know in the school district, and vice versa. The school district actually influences the information that the professors and instructors will be providing as well. And so this really creates a rich environment, again, for a lot of different ways for co-teaching to happen to support your development in becoming a teacher. Here are some of the design elements to our program. As mentioned, it's a year-long apprenticeship in a classroom alongside an expert mentor teacher. You're going to have a lot of early and continuous clinical field experiences. You're also going to see co-taught coursework, and that could be co-taught between a district instructional coach with a university professor. And so again, you're getting the perspective of both the district and the university to help you become a better teacher from day one. And you can also sometimes see some of your professors co-teaching. And this is really innovative, where you can actually have a professor of math methods teaching with a special education expert instructor or professor, so that you can really kind of see how those two worlds come together. So you're learning how to differentiate math instruction from the start to better serve the needs of all the students that you're working with. You're also going to receive comprehensive professional learning. You're going to be a part of the school district's team from day one. So you're going to go to a lot of all the professional learning opportunities that they have for their mentor teachers, you're going to also have access to those opportunities as well. And that's going to enhance how you understand the district from day one and become more of a part of that community. We also use a cohort model, so you'll be with about a cohort of 20 to 25 residents within one program. And we really feel that that cohort experience fosters a culture of collaboration and reflective learning, because you really start to trust each other and can be able to be more vulnerable in your learning together. And through our program, you're going to get multiple layers of feedback and support from the district, from your university professors, instructors, to your university coaches as well. And an added bonus of the program designed for residencies is that you'll have test prep support from both the district and the university side. But this means that you'll have to build in time if you haven't passed all of your state examinations to make sure you have some time on your weekends or in the evenings to take in these test prep opportunities. And in particular, Clovis, with their residency program, is also paying for your first attempt at the RICA, which is the Reading Instruction Competence Assessment. And so that's about $125 right there that the district is investing in you to support you in becoming a teacher. And then in the end, Clovis Unified is, through this residency program, is providing you preferential employment opportunities upon successful completion. This is a rigorous program. Each semester will probably consist of a unit overload, but it's not too bad. So for example, maybe if you're used to something more like 15 units a semester, this program would be more like 18 units a semester, up to sometimes 21 units a semester. But it's important for you to know this so you can make a decision about, with this understanding that you're going to be dedicating a lot of your time to your effort in becoming a teacher. And a lot of those units, the extra unit overload, has to do with clinical practice. So again, you're in the field learning alongside with your mentor teacher, not necessarily in a classroom university setting. Also, the coursework in clinical practice is held within Clovis Unified, and so you should really think about your daily schedule being available from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily, Monday through Friday. This means that employment opportunities are often limited during the school day, Monday through Friday. That said, we do have residents and other programs that are successfully working on the weekends or a few hours in the evening to bring in additional income. We also work with the districts to make sure that there will be substitute teaching opportunities. And for current employees within Clovis Unified, we are working with them to think about how if you're an instructional aide, how those hours, if you're in this program, can be used towards your clinical practice hours so that you can at least maintain a part-time position as an instructional aide. We have two cohort offerings within Clovis Unified School District. The first one is a multiple subject program that is a 2-semester program focused on culturally sustaining pedagogy. The focus here is really on developing yourself as an educator, where diversity, equity, and inclusion is central to the work that you do. And this cohort will be housed within Miramonte Elementary School, and it would have a start date of this fall. So August 6th, you would be reporting, and you would end in June of 2021. And you basically keep your mentor-teacher schedule. Due to some grant funding, the two cohorts are a little different, so there isn't a stipend with this cohort. However, there are other benefits, such as a loaned computer, tablet, or laptop from the district, along with, again, all those professional learning opportunities that you're going to receive. The second cohort is a dual multiple subject and special education program, where it's a 3-semester program. Traditionally, this program takes 4 semesters, but for the residency, we've been able to work it into a 3-semester program, where at the end of it, you're basically credentialed as a multiple subject teacher and an education specialist or special education teacher. This program would be housed at Clovis Unified's Professional Learning Center, and your start date, it would be this May, so it's a summer session start of May 26th. And this is going to be 100% online right now due to the response around COVID-19. And so for this time around, the start in the summer session will be 100% online. And then you'll have your second semester would start in the fall on August 6th, and you would end in June 2021, and again, keeping your mentor-teacher schedule. Again, due to the grants behind these two cohorts, it's a little different. So the dual multiple subject and special education credential residency has a $13,000 stipend that requires you to commit to 3 years to teaching in Clovis Unified. That is if you meet all the requirements for hiring. And so at the end of this, you will be, the real need that the Clovis has is around special education. So you would be offered a special education teaching position upon successful completion of this program, not a multiple subject position. However, the district is willing to, of course, always talk to you about those opportunities over the time you're in the program. So who is eligible? Well, first and foremost, you have to have a desire to engage in and be part of the school community from day one. This isn't a drive-in and drive-out type credential program. You're actually going to be embedded within the school community, and we really want people to think about that this is something that you'd really want to gain that whole experience within your teacher training. You also have to have your bachelor's degree, so already be a graduate of a bachelor's program, or a senior currently graduating in May or in summer of 2020, depending on which cohort you're interested in. There are also prerequisite courses that are required of these programs. The first would be CI 100, which is a technology and education course, EHD 50, which is a fieldwork course, but there's also a waiver for that, and other ways to meet the 45-hour fieldwork requirement. And you also need to complete, for the dual cohort, the special education course SPED 120 as a prerequisite. All these courses can be taken while you start the residency program. So if that's something that you need to explore, you would just be in contact with us about that. It does make your workload more intense, and you would take these courses in the evening at Fresno State or online. And so the best scenario is that you have them completed before you start the program. But if you're in a situation where you need one or two of these, then there is a way for you to move forward. You also have to have your basic skills test passed to enter into this program and be subject matter competent. There's two ways primarily to become subject matter competent. You have to be a graduate from the Liberal Studies program at Fresno State from 2016 or on, because the actual program ensures that you're subject matter competent so that you do not have to take the CSATs. Now, if you didn't graduate out of a Liberal Studies Fresno State program, or you graduated from that program before 2016, you do have to pass all three of the multiple subject CSATs. Now, a small thing going on with the CBEST and the CSATs is that clearly under COVID-19, with the shelter-in-place order, the testing centers have been closed down for now. And so in this situation, we are looking to a special circumstances form, and that's something that you can talk to us about individually as well. And we also look at your GPA to be a 3.0 or higher. And in total, you must meet Fresno State admission requirements, which I'm going to talk a little bit more about. You'll have to apply through the Cal State Apply online application, and then you complete the Kremen application. That includes multiple elements here from the previous slide, as well as your certificate of clearance. This is when you get background checked to make sure that you can work around children. Your pre-programmed field experience, that's at 45 hours. That's either an EHD 50 or some other substitute teaching or volunteer work you've done. So there's ways for us to look at how you've met those hours. You need 2 letters of recommendation. There will be a university admissions interview that you'll sign up for, as well as being cleared for your health risk assessment, which is the TB test that you'll have to take. The best thing to do is to actually go to this website right here from within the Kremen School of Education under the teaching credential and apply to this because it'll have all the information that you need in this on these pages, as well as additional ways to get support. And that's also where you can submit your application, because clearly right now you can't print up the Kremen application and bring all those materials with you. So you can actually go to our website and go to the apply page, and there'll be a link for you to upload your documents related to your program application. Or if you're not comfortable with that, you can print up everything and put it in an envelope and mail it to the Kremen School of Education on this address here. And you can also make sure that this all gets submitted by May 1st of 2020. So that's when this is due, May 1st of 2020. If you have questions, please reach out to Dr. Mahoney. He's the professor in residence who will be providing both cohorts with additional support through the program, as well as Sonia Tarosian from Clovis Unified, who will be providing a lot of support from the Clovis Unified School District side to this teacher residency partnership. Well, I really hope you found this informative and helpful in thinking about what's the best pathway for you, and we surely hope that you'll consider the teacher residency partnership or programs with Clovis Unified, and we look forward to hearing from you in terms of questions that you have, as well as seeing your application in the pile. Thank you very much.